Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you, and I want to talk about a few things connected in this video, starting with the idea of shadow banning. If you've heard of shadow banning, it's an unfortunate, unscrupulous thing that happens to a lot of people when they get banned or blocked without notification. They get some kind of censorship from the server at a database level where their comments or posts or content does not get out, and they never even have a chance to appeal it because they may not even be aware of it. The only proper way to ban somebody is with an avenue for appeal, and that is true in any sense, not just banning on a social media platform, but banning in the sense of a legal sense as well, in a very official and proper legal sense. It's very important that a person be able to defend themselves, be aware of their situation, and have an avenue for appeal, because mistakes get made. Sometimes people get the wrong impression. Sometimes there's cyberbullying on the part of someone else who's abusing the system against somebody by framing them, so to speak. But anyway, this is in connection with a lighter topic where there are actual people on YouTube that I check out sometimes. There's a couple of shout outs I want to give to Bryn Campbell at Bryn Campbell 2242, and Kayla at Kayla with 3 A's 789. Young ladies who are doing very well with their channels at the moment, and I like to see people be happy and successful, and they're both improving with their viewership, and also not that it's about that. I want to just pause right there for a second. I think that subscriptions and likes are great to boost your ego if you're wanting some confidence and to feel good in a hurry. But I honestly don't subscribe to either of these users. I don't subscribe to very many channels at all as a principle. I don't like to necessarily engage people in a digital fashion or support them in that way, because I don't think it's, at the end of the day, a very healthy or positive way of life. I mean, unfortunately, it's not necessary in order to socialize nowadays with the the way society is organized and structured. You just can't meet people without the internet in a reasonable way anymore. But these two ladies, I want to talk specifically about. Bryn Campbell, starting with her, she's 10 years old, and I'm not going to disclose all the things that she said. She can speak for herself in her videos, but she has recently, I have a question if she sees this video, she has started riding horses. She's been a longtime fan of horses. And my question is, she's just ridden a horse for the third time ever. And I'm wondering, is it all that she hoped it would be? Because it's one thing to like the idea of horses. It's another thing to be up close and in person with the the horse smell. And I mean, it's an animal, it's a big animal, and I think that there might be a bit of a surprise there for some people who have only seen pictures. But so that's one question I have. I'm not sure if she sees my comments. There are a lot of users. Sometimes I will comment on their videos and the comments may or may not be seen. So if she sees this video, that's the purpose. Kayla, on the other hand, is also doing very well. She has celebrated her 10,000th subscription. She's looking forward to the next benchmark or checkpoint of 20,000 subscribers. I am not subscribed, one more time, to either of these ladies, just because I'm not trying to support or endorse that lifestyle. I think that being an internet celebrity is not all it's cracked up to be, and it's a short-term profit thing where it makes you feel better, it makes you feel pretty and popular maybe, but it's also a distraction from a healthier way of life where you could probably find better success and happiness by going outdoors and meeting actual people. That's what I think. So I also think that Kayla's doing, I follow some of her videos, pretty much all of her videos. I don't actually subscribe, but I do watch her videos because she's full of positivity. I just want to shout out to her because she is a very normal, healthy, happy person by appearances. And I have no reason to doubt that. She's a refreshing example of a person who is living life the way she should. And it's rare, unfortunately. It's rare. You see a lot of people struggling, and I don't mean to say that they are less than or insufficient, but success stories and happy people are always a good thing to see, if you ask me. And if you want to know more about her, feel free to watch her videos. Again, I will let people speak for themselves as much as possible. But last thing I'll say is these channels in general, these young ladies have not always enjoyed the ability to put their videos online. In other parts of the world, it's still banned. In other cultures, in other time periods, it has not been available. Even when the technology was available, there is still a massive discrimination against females and young people in general, where there has been off and on technology deployed to just pull the audio out of their videos, to use AI to identify young people, and to try to make qualitative judgments about their content. And unless there's a problem that involves some kind of damage or injury or trespass, it's nobody else's business except the person that wants to make the video. And there's a conflict when it becomes monetized, but that's a different subject. I don't mean to preach in this video. That's why I don't do the subscriptions and the likes so much, because it can very easily turn into a financial compensation thing, and I'm not trying to participate in that. I don't think it's right. If a person wants to share their content online for artistic purposes or social purposes, I'm 100% behind that. Be yourself, be your beautiful selves. You're all great, and I just hope that it stays healthy for you, and that's my interest. So I hope everybody has a great day. Reach out if you like with questions or comments to this video if you like, or email me at whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.